Look, guys, the rays of God are gonna bless this amazing review I'm about to do. Just kidding, it's like the sun seeping through the clouds and it's coming through my window in my room. I don't know if I should shut that or not, but I like to think it's like God, like presenting myself to you. No, presenting me to you. Whatever it is. Judging by that, like, half-assed intro, I didn't really come up with anything cool for the intro of this video. However, let's get on with this. So, the Peanuts movie is the first theatrical release of a Charlie Brown movie since the death of its creator, Charles Schulz. And going into this movie, I was looking forward to it as far as the animation goes. I knew it was going to be beautiful and unique to look at, as the animation itself, it looks like something that was plucked from the old, like, 50s and 60s cartoons, but done in a modern way, and it was cool when I first saw it. But the only thing I was like a little iffy on was the story, and from what I gathered from the trailer, it seemed like it could be a little bit too predictable and not that great of a film. But wow, I gotta say, was I wrong. This might just be my favorite animated film of the year, beating out Inside Out, which is a animated movie I will cover in my next review. There are so many things that happen in this movie. Just when you think a certain plot point is going to be the main focus of the story, it's over and the characters are on to the next thing. And it's great for the story because it builds like this character dynamic and development, etc. But for the audience, it keeps us imagining, what are these kids going to get into next? Certain events, like what's going to play out, etc. And not only does it keep the kids entertained, but also the adults, as my eyes were glued to the screen having a great time while watching this movie. I was entertained beyond belief. The characters, the animation, everything was just so intriguing. Not only do the kid voice actors do a magnificent job with the timeless roles that they're given, but the creators used old voice recordings of Bill Melendez to voice Woodstock and Snoopy, and that was really magical to hear in the film. You may walk into this movie with a negative attitude and a frown on your face and whatnot, but you'll walk out feeling cheerful and relieved and happy because you just witnessed something that took you back to a time when there wasn't a care in the world. And that's what I really loved about this movie. They didn't modernize the Peanut characters in any way. Not one of the kids was spending time inside on their phone, on social media, etc. They were outside playing, and even though you weren't given a certain time that this movie took place in, like I said, it just took you back to when you were a kid and you were like stress-free, which is great. The only negative review I could like see that this movie would receive is that if somebody was not if someone did not know about the Peanut characters before going into this movie, or were not a fan of the Peanuts, which is, I could see them not connecting with the story and not liking it, or just thinking that it's okay and nothing great. But for me, this is something that I truly loved, and it makes me want to revisit the old Peanut cartoons. And as far as introducing the new generation to the Peanut characters, this is a great film to show them, as it encompasses a lot of lessons that kids could take away from this film, and characters that they could connect with, and many other great things that there's just so many things I could like talk about right now, and my brain is just full of it, and I'm having a hard time explaining this right now, and I sound pretty dumb, but it was so great. I had a fantastic time with this movie, and it was great to see Charlie Brown and his pals on a new adventure. This is definitely one of my favorite films of the year, so the Peanuts movie gets a 9 out of 10. Alright guys, this has been your favorite critic 26. Sorry if I was like all over the map with this review. It's like, I haven't filmed in a very long time, if you can tell. I got my ABCs of Death 2 review up very late. I actually recorded that like a week or so before I actually uploaded it. Just procrastination at its like finest. So I hopefully will be back, and my reviews will be getting stronger. I tried to follow my script as much as possible, but I really got passionate about this movie and really highly recommending it. So my next review will be of this Pixar masterpiece right here, Inside Out, which definitely will be a competitor for my favorite animation film of the year. But we'll see how The Good Dinosaur squares up as well, because it looks like it's going to be a tearjerker for me. Anyways, guys, if you like this review, please smack that like button. As always, comment below what you thought of this movie, and if you did watch this review, I have a question for you. Who is your favorite Peanuts character? For me, it's either like Sally or Linus. I always crack up when I see them on screen, and especially in this movie, they were just fantastic. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll be back next time. See you.